Hello, collective. This is Sheila, your host. Welcome to Intentional Conversation. This is a space for clarity, grounded awareness, and mature reflection. No fear, no drama, just what's real. And today's conversation is what happens when excess fixation and unethical behavior meets boundaries, discernment, and structure. Dun, 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 dun. And why eventually the game ends on its own. Okay, so collective, of course, I did a channel reading. Of course, I did a channel reading. Why not? So, honey child, boo boo, what in the world? Somebody out here must went to a 101 class, learned something new, took some advice, whoop de whoop whoop the whoop whoop, and honey child, they said, let's go and partake in some activities that I've learned in this class or tutoring or mentorship. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they learned, but whatever they learned has an unethical twist to it. Okay, maybe this person present this like it was love and light and says, "Hey, everybody, let me show you this beautiful way to manifest." And you just tap in like this, and you do these things, and wham bam, the thank you, ma'am, you'll get these things. Or you have, the amazing results. Look what happened to me. Look what I have. Somebody must have did one of them type of things, okay, out here in the collective, because honey child, I'm sitting here minding my business and I'm not my business. I don't partake, I really don't want nobody really bother me. I'm like a shaman off to, by itself in the woods. And, I have the little rattling noise warning people, stay away. Not to be funny, but I'm being a little funny. And so I'm sitting here minding my business, and all of a sudden I felt something energetic, like just out the blue. Boom. I was like, whoa, what was that? And they must have did it really strongly, like out to the mass. It wasn't targeted to one individual. It must have did it, like, hey, let's go and do this now. And they do it and they bit off more than they could chew. So it looks like someone have done something by influence. Again, this is showing somebody who's, again, may have been influenced by another person, maybe misused some spiritual language out here in the collective. You can learn Reiki, and Reiki can be used in the light, in the dark. So a lot of people don't know that, Reiki has, those healing modalities has its light and dark aspects. But it seems like something was manipulated, some sort of fixation. Somebody was obsessed, honey. And it shows some sort of mental disorder, toxicity. When you're toxic and you do something that's super fixated, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and they're really emotional. So somebody is in the collective right now, maybe two or three people, maybe five, are out here in the collective with someone leading them that's extremely toxic. Now, what it seems is that they're trying to gain some sort of manifestation through what you have or what the collective have in general. So it's like it's giving a vibe like how a group of people get to talking and they're in a community. Now, I'm not in this community, so don't look at me. I'm off here by myself. Somebody's out here in the community, they just riding a train and maybe they went somewhere and saw a couple people and they said, I want to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be better than that. I'm gonna make me some money from this. And I saw them do it. I'm gonna do it too. And somebody went and hooped de whooped and you know, freakazoid, Kazam, boom, as a group maybe, and tried to embody something that they did not spiritually could handle. The spiritual, when you start to dabble in spirit, if you are not a medium, and I mean a true medium, you're going to get your ass whipped in the spirit. I mean, when I tell people that it is Narnia in the spirit realm, it is damn no, it is freaking Narnia on steroids in the spirit realm. There's things watching you that you don't even know is watching you. There's things out there hanging out in the astral realm and in the astral grids like it's nobody's business. And I'm looking at people when they start saying certain things. I was like, are you a medium? You're gonna die. You're gonna wish you never touched it. If you can't see in the spirit, don't even think of trying certain things. People say you better stay in your own lane. You better stay in your lane. This is not to posture, but this is the safety. This is why a lot of people are going through what they're going through right now. Y'all think this is people are already says it feels like the end of times in 2026. I said you haven't even seen nothing yet. You think you're gonna use witchcraft to help you? Honey child, you're gonna open up doors you can't close. So I'm putting this out there that some of you guys right now maybe are opportunities, charm without commitment. You are just doing it because you saw somebody else doing. You light a candle because somebody else light a candle. Oh, they got $50. Let me get $50. And then you get fixated. You start to dirt dig and you start to siphon. You start to project your insecurities. Your fear is that you're not one of us. That's what they said. I'm not one of y'all. I gotta be one of y'all. Let me do what you do. And then you're gonna find yourself removed. This is a public awareness. You're gonna find yourself outside. The consequences is fatality. All I'm hearing is Mortal Kombat going, uh, Mortal Kombat, finish him. Somebody, somebody, somebody out here playing with matches. Oh, I'm a sweet, innocent person. And I'm like, honey, child, you activated something and it blew up. I know I told you to talk like that match in front of that tank. You out there in front of a propane tank and you lighting up matches. Who told you? And then you got two other heads with you, and neither one of them had common sense to see that the propane tank is right in front of you. You lit a gas light. You blew up a ball. Somebody blew up something. And now people gonna have to do a now people gonna have to do a public awareness saying, "Don't do it, don't do it." I'm like, "It's too late. You already lit it. Your face is burnt up." So somebody's getting removed from doing something. Somebody did something in a toxic manner. This is somebody who did something in excess. Somebody was doing the most, too much, too involved, too obsessed, too fixated. And they contaminated, they poisoned the environment because they did not have boundaries. They did not follow the rules of, I always tell people, y'all maybe say y'all keep talking about unlimited possibilities, but even that has borders. And so people are ignoring these boundaries. And what we're seeing now in the collective that not everything that feels powerful is healthy for you. A lot of you guys are going to see people do works and wonders. You think they Moses. By the time you see them, oh my God, that is Moses in the flesh. That's Jesus walking on water. I'm gonna let you know right now. Not everybody can follow suit in the same avenues. You don't have the same ancestors. You can't borrow them. A lot of people are trying. They're going to end up dying. I'm telling you right now, the spirit realm is getting so. I feel like they're getting ready for war, but that's don't revelations or something. I don't know. It just seems like spirits are getting ready, and I feel like a lot of y'all just putting your hands in it like you little kids, and you're like, let me do it, let me do it. I'm like, stop following the Joneses. You're gonna die. Okay, and I'm not even playing when I say you're gonna die. I'm saying it because you need to hear it. Because if you could see what was in the spirit realm and you can't see, and you light that candle, I'm gonna do a love spell. You can't see what that candle's doing for you. And I'm gonna tell everybody that from now on. If you can't see what that candle can do for you, shut your ass down. Sit down, I tell you. If not the spirit gonna do it for you, you're gonna rather me tell you than that spirit to tell you. I'm just gonna say it just like that. This is modern spiritual authority. I'm trying to save your life, not have you in a crisis that's so diabolical that people will look at you, either you have lost your mind, because that's what some of y'all gonna end up doing is losing. You're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna go into this anxiety state that you can't get out of. And y'all think, I said nervous system one time, and now everybody's saying nervous system. I'm like, nervous system has been a problem for decades. It's not a new era. It's not a new thing. So nervous system is it's a health issue, an imbalance that needs to be tended to for life. That's the nervous system. You got to tend to your nervous system forever. And some of y'all are practicing magic and you're dabbling and you're crossing up energies at a mile a minute, wondering why it's blowing up in your face. A lot of you don't even understand that a lot of what you're doing is theft or copying something, a language, a position, an authority that you do not have. And so imitation without embodiment is a hollow magic. There's no magic. There's no authority. There's no positioning. There's no language when you're trying to be something borrowed. You cannot borrow integrity. You cannot borrow words. You're gonna find yourself. What I say outside. What I'm gonna say it again. What I say. You're gonna find yourself outside. You're gonna find yourself burnt up like a cookie crisp. Somebody's doing too much. Somebody's extremely toxic. They want to show off. I gotta do it. I'm a big, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be a. You're gonna be a, you're gonna be in the hospital. You're gonna be in the grave. You're gonna be in the psych ward. You're gonna become an addict. And I'm not playing. Today's not even play day. Today's not play day. It's going into February. I see people doing stuff already. I said, look, spiritual language is a very important thing that you must control. You got to watch because it can intimidate or it can cause obsession. It can make you come out of an alignment. People are saying things, and I'm talking, they're not doing no little spell. They doing generational curses on people. I'm like, y'all doing generational curses? You already got problems and you want more problems? So there's a difference between wisdom and fixation. Okay. Some of y'all are fixated on the wrong thing, thinking it's wisdom and it's not. Some of you are in between discernment and paranoia. Some of y'all get into these practices or you start doing these modalities, and just not witchcraft. I'm talking about just natural modalities. And you're going to find yourself paranoid. You don't know if somebody's attacking you or you attacking them. This is where I tell people this is when you're out of alignment. When you are you doing something manifesting for yourself, and all of a sudden it's hitting other people, and then you wonder why the backlash is so damn strong. Now you paranoid. Somebody after me? No, it's not nobody after you. It's your magic backfiring. A lot of you are doing too much, too soon, too fast. Maybe doing the wrong thing altogether. And when you do something without integrity, and then you borrow words, and you wonder why you're not stable. I'm telling you now, in the collective, you need to learn how to be calm, in control, stable, and grounded in 2026. You're going to have to align yourself. All this corruption and toxicity is going to cancel you out. And I'm not talking about like a cancel, oh, I can get back up. Some of y'all going to cancel yourself out when you're going to see your own funeral walking by. You say, is that my casket? I'm literally going to say that because some of y'all, literally, I just had a flash that some of y'all going to do something so stupid that you're going to see your own funeral. And you think you're still alive. You're like, is that me? How did I see my aunt over there? No, bitch, that's you. Okay? I need people to understand that power, a lot of you who want power, that some of you are in fear of lack. And I'm telling you already, I'm not trying to be Glenda the Good Witch here, but I do white magic. I can see things in the spirit that if you don't watch what you're doing out of fear, trying to gain power, resources, finances, whoop-de whoop whoop whoop, you're gonna find yourself already collapsing before you even light the candle, before you even throw the thing outside at the crossroads. You're gonna find yourself collapsing because you're already in a state of fear. Okay, so a lot of you, right now, somebody's probing and somebody's probing all the wrong places. And I'm telling you, when I say they're probing, honey, they digging instead of developing. They're watching instead of creating. They're tracking instead of transforming. Whoever is out here digging for dirt, trying to play energies, maybe trying to manipulate energies by finding information and twisting and turning, that is not strategy, honey. You are insecure without a leverage. Okay? Spirit says, it's like somebody trying to dig up the ocean with a spoon. Somebody's losing it, okay? Trying to probe, trying to dig for dirt or manipulate something in the way they didn't want it. They fixated on a result that's not coming to them. They're fixated on getting other people involved. And this is why I'm telling you, follow the lead is going to have you on a gurney. Some of y'all think y'all gonna make it. I'm saying I saw a funeral casket, and I'm telling you, when my intuition's on, I'm on like Donkey Kong. I ain't playing when I say it, and I'm on fire today. And I'm like, honey, child, somebody's gonna go to the graveyard. Not me. It's not me because I'm not messing with nobody. I'm minding my own TI's business. TI is this business. So spiritual maturity isn't loud. It isn't flashy. That's why I'm trying to make sure that when you come to me, I'm not playing with you. I'm not performing for you. I'm not going to be flashy. The entertainment show is over. I'm going to be calm, ethical, and content. And then with anything, if you got show, you want to shuck and jive, show and tell, you go to Jane Jane down the street. Okay? No, I ain't chasing for no clout, no influence. I ain't stealing from nobody. I ain't gonna spy for you either. I'm telling you right now, people better watch when they come to me. When you come to me for a service, I'm talking for mature individuals only. If you got some stupid sidetrack energy and I catch it, you gonna wish you had found somebody else because I'm not playing with you, your mammy, your ghost, your psychological defects. I'm not playing with you at all. Not today, tomorrow, or next week. So you look at me, you come to me, you better come with your head on straight. I want to talk to my boyfriend. You better be sure that what you're asking me is for healing. Because if you ain't, and you want to play dice and you want to play back and forth, I'm the wrong chick. Your drama, you better find somebody else who will enjoy and entertain in that. Okay? I'm not playing with no. I need somebody who's very mature coming up to me in this time. You better have your head on straight. This is not about punishment. The consequences are closing in. It's bringing things to an end. Whatever attitude or toxicity that someone has been rolling on, and they have been manipulating all this time, energetically, spiritually, or even in the physical, like gossip or using spiritual language, or maybe just talking in general. The access is ending. The fixation is dissolving, and the toxicity is out of reach. This is no requirement for them to make an announcement that it's over. Nobody's going to make an announcement. They're just going to disappear. The finale is here. When I say it's over, it's over. And I'm not even joking when I say it's over. I don't know who this is, but it's over for them. And now if they didn't get the memo, they're going to have to keep having these backlashes that's going to hit them so hard. And if they don't stop, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye to. That's what they're going to be hearing. That's something today. Let me stop pleasing. I'm teasing right now. But the collective doesn't wake up through this chaos. You're going to be in it. Some of y'all need to. So I swear to God, I don't want to say this sometimes, but some of y'all are being taught like y'all being spoon fed some poison. You're eating it up, and then you're wondering why. I thought it was going to work for me. I thought I was skilled enough. No, bitch, not today. You're going against the divine order that is getting ready to shift into revelation time. It's not even shift, it's already into revelation times. And you're going to see that the discipline of the universe, the cosmos, cosmology, whatever you want to call it, is starting to come into order. They are getting things in order. And then you want to go out of order in these times. I'm going to look at you, especially in 2026. You want to get out of order when things are trying to get into order. That means that things are going to collapse. And then rebuild itself. That means things are getting into order that's out of balance, and then y'all want to throw things out of balance. Okay, I'm just gonna be. You gonna say what's that giggling in the background? That's me giggling in the background, going, "Oh, child, somebody's gonna get their ass whipped. Somebody needs to wake up fast. When one path is grounded, another is excessive. The difference becomes obvious. You need to be grounded in this session, this time, this era. Stop showboating. Stop being loud and wrong. Stop being fixated on things that's out of your control, your realm, your philosophy, your rank, your position. Stay in your lane. And I'm not being mean when I said it. Because a lot of you guys don't want exposure. No exposure is needed. But the truth has to stabilize itself on its own. And that's what it's coming into. If people stop trying to do things out and beyond their realm, whatever it is out of someone's control, and they're trying to do something that's going to get them really fucked up, and whoever's helping them fucked up. Not everything in spirit is mystical and mature. Not everything is powerful and clean. When boundaries are rising and people are obsessed, will fade. So as boundary rise, obsession will fade. When integrity stands, the game's already over. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Peace is permitted. Nothing is required of you. Just need you to think. In these spiritual times, discernment is key. Don't be fixated on surveilling or watching people or being fixated on a story that's causing you insecurities, and you're using charm without commitment, and you're lacking maturity and integrity. At the same time, your actions is going to show your unethical influences, your ideas, even your spiritual language is going to resonate, pop out loud. People are going to become publicly aware of your toxicity all on their own if you don't shut the hell up and stop. Game over. That's all I got to tell you. Peace out.